Hello traders, hello everyone, my name is Gregor and welcome to our new episode of Surfing the Elliott Waves, where I will look at some of the most interesting developments for this week. This video has been brought to you by Orbex. I will look and cover Euro dollar, Aussie dollar, cable, crude oil and dollar against Mexican peso. Now firstly, if we take a look on the Euro dollar, as now this market is moving very nicely to the upside for the last few months, and looks like that there's still more upside ahead, maybe early in January, based on two different wave counts. Now the first wave count still suggests that we are here maybe in a wave C, but even this wave C must be made by 5 subwaves. And looking at this 4-hour chart, well, for now I can see only wave 1 up, wave 2 pullback, nice extended wave 3, and looks like that now we could be slowing down here for wave 4, meaning more upside could be coming after deeper pullback. The other wave count that I have also on the daily chart is showing the idea that we are maybe going to complete this wave 3 soon. In such case, we are tracking sub-wave 5 up from these same support levels, okay? So even this fifth wave should be made by 5 subwaves. Same thing like this wave C, meaning more upside here also should be seen after this wave 4. Now, the question is what kind of a structure this wave 4 will form. Well, corrections are sometimes very tricky and can be sometimes very complex, but sometimes are very simple. Well, keep in mind that this wave 2 of the same degree was a very simple one, so maybe this wave 4 will be a complex one. That's why I'm looking for potential flat correction here. Maybe that was wave A. You can be now wave B moving to a new extreme, and then watch out for a sell-off towards these support levels, where I would be looking and expecting a resumption higher. If we'll just stay sideways here, then this wave 4 could also transform into a triangle. Now let's take a look on cable. Now cable is higher and definitely very bullish, but now it's slowing down, maybe because of Brexit deal. But still, looking at this wave count, there is room for slightly more upside. Maybe another retest of this upper trend line that I'm tracking within this wave C, which is structured by 5 subwaves. And if we go to the smaller time frames, you can actually see that maybe this wave, that's the right count, that maybe this wave 4 that I'm observing at the moment can also be a triangle. It's an ABCDE pattern where wave B actually moved to a new extreme, and that's fine because that this is referred to be a running triangle. So it's still a very valid shape to be a triangle that is a continuation higher. So I will be looking for more upside after this wave E pullback. Now normally the subwaves within a triangle will reach 61.8%, measured of the same leg of the previous leg that moved into the same direction. So that was subwave C that moves into the same direction like current wave E. So I took the distance of 61.8% of this leg, measured it from end of wave D, and I come out with this level around 1.3330, around there. And then you have also another swing support down here, and here we have also this trend line support. So I think that this zone could be quite interesting for potential new reversal higher, and maybe this will go with the euro dollar after deeper pullbacks. Now also let's take a look on Aussie dollar. Now Aussie dollar is bullish, but looking at the substructure up from here, that was from start of November, well, it still could be ongoing 5-wave movement. So this was my wave 1, sharp wave 2, and you have a wave 3, and now we are, as you can see here, moving sideways. So ideally this will be wave 4. I'm expecting something more complex. Of course, I could label that wave 4 is already finished here, but because we are in the middle of holiday season, and because we are at the end of the year, flows will change, and this normally can cause a very slow and sideways price action. So I really would not be surprised if we just stay and keep consolidating rather than seeing sharp advance higher into wave 5. I would be looking for a wave 5, however, but after a retest of these support levels. Okay, so I would be looking for a new bounce in January. Also, the Hang Seng Index is a very important indicator where this Aussie dollar could be headed. Well, here you can clearly see that we are moving very slowly, so I think that's a correction that is pointing higher into wave 5, and when this leg is ready to resume and starting to accelerate into wave 5, that's when Aussie dollar could be also looking for a very nice continuation higher. Now let's take a look also on crude oil. Now crude oil is very bullish, and looks like there is room for much more upside early next year, maybe towards $50 per barrel firstly, then maybe even towards $54 or $55 per barrel. So on the short-term charts, I'm observing ongoing bullish impulse. Here is wave 1, you had a wave 2, and nice extended wave 3, and looks like that now we could be slowing down again for wave 4. So same thing like I'm looking at major currency pairs. So I'm looking here for wave 4 to reach the area of a former wave 4 around 45.80, maybe even for a drop towards $44 per barrel, where you have this 38.2% retracement before market resumes higher. So generally speaking, this crude oil definitely remains bullish, but ideally we will see a bounce after lower supports. Now also, because crude oil is still in uptrend, I'm expecting dollar Mexican peso to see more weakness. Now here, if I cover firstly daily chart, here is definitely still a downtrend in progress, and looks like that it's incomplete because the recent bounce unfolded in 3 waves, as you can clearly see here on the 4-hour chart. So this is wave A, you had a wave B, sharp wave C, sharp reversal. So this indicates that we are going to see this trend line broken that will take us to new lows. In fact, this could be maybe now a flat correction here, a very small one in the middle of this downtrend. So resistance in such case would be at this former wave A and also this previous swing high. So that's a very nice potential resistance zone where I would be looking for another sell-off. Also the head and shoulders pattern could be valid in such case if this resistance really will cause a reversal here. Okay, so when crude oil will really maybe complete that wave 4 pullback, maybe after deeper pullback and starting to rise into wave 5, that's when dollar Mexican peso could make much more stronger decline, especially if we consider that this market is already showing evidences of a completed correction at this spike from last week. Tourists, thank you very much for your attention. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and again I wish you a very nice and happy new year and many success in 2021. Have a good day. Bye.